Hey, it's Kia and I'm back with another video, and today we are talking La Nuit Tresor and its flankers. The original Tresor, I don't have it. I remember my mom having it back in the day when it smelled good. Now to me it smells very dated, and I was ready for the upgrade, the La Nuit Tresor. So back in February, I was able to find a counter in New York that actually had it for me to sample and smell. I remember smelling this beautiful dark berry fragrance that I just knew I needed in my collection. It was a very heavy fragrance, which I was fine with. Like, I'll take it, go big or go home, you know? So shortly after that, I bought it, and when I got it, I was like, this is quite deep, and it's actually pretty smoky, which was fine. I can handle it. I'm a big girl. But then I started to realize a lot of my gourmand fragrances seem to be pretty smoky. So La Nuit Tresor OG smelled smoky to me. Jean Paul Gaultier's Scandal by Night. It's deep, heavy, and smoky to me as well. I don't know what happened with my airways or with my nasal passages, but a lot of these fragrances just gave me like a burning feeling in my chest, and it was really weird. So this video actually was a long time in the making and very hard for me to make, dealing with this smoky feel that I was getting from the fragrances. Magically, somehow tonight, the fragrances aren't that smoky. So I'm so happy. I'm excited because I get to talk to you guys about them without pulling teeth about them. It took me a while to get around to this video. I had tried to test them out, but I was just not into the scents that much. So let's get started on this La Nuit Tresor journey, we should say. So I ordered the OG. It was nice, deep berry and pretty smoky to me. My new nose tonight says, yeah, it is a little smoky. You get a burst of fruits in the top, raspberry and lychee, but in the heart you have rose and incense. And the base you have absolute vanilla orchid and praline, patchouli, and papyrus. So Lancome says that this is supposed to be the dark side of a rose, a gourmand aphrodisiac. Notice that this one is the dark diamond bottle with a kind of pale brown juice, and it is marked with the black satin rose and ribbon. After determining that that was just going to be too smoky for me, I wanted to try another one that would be lighter and hopefully not as smoky. And so that led me to La Nuit Tresor Caresse. And that's this baby. The same diamond bottle, the dark trimmed diamond bottle, but this time it has a nude rose and black satin ribbon. So this particular one is definitely lighter. It does start off with your fruity top of raspberry, bergamot, lychee, but this time it has pink pepper in it. And then in the heart there is no incense, but it has roses, jasmine, almond blossom. And then the base there's tonka bean, orchid, vanilla, patchouli, and white musk. So then at that time, it seemed like Caresse was so similar to the OG La Nuit Tresor that I was just super disappointed. While it's really not a smoky fragrance, my nose read that at some point, and I'm not sure what's in it that gives it that deep. I'm guessing it's that base patchouli, tonka bean, and vanilla that kind of blends together. But honestly, this isn't really smoky. It is a deep gourmand fragrance, but what really takes note here is that burst of fruits in the beginning, and then the almond blossom in the middle that gives Caresse's signature. It's pretty nice. So at that time, I thought that the Caresse was just too much like the original. I said, maybe if I tried the low version, which is literally supposed to be the light version, it will be lighter, and I will definitely have this beautiful fragrance without the smoke. Now, I totally could have gotten there. I think it's Midnight Love Tresor fragrance. I'll put the name somewhere, but I literally could have just gotten that. But for some reason, there was a difference to me. My memory is trying to make decisions, and I should have just smelled it again. But there was some difference between that and the La Nuit Tresor that I really wanted the La Nuit Tresor DNA to be in this fragrance. So, okay, let's get the low. Here is the low. Low is a diamond bottle without that darker trim. It still has it's like a pale pink juice, and this time you have the lavender flower with the black satin bow. So this is a low. So low is lighter, fresher, airier, and definitely for daytime, spring. It's really pretty. It's again your fresh, fruity, floriental perfume, and you have the raspberries, blackberry, lychee, blackcurrant, and bergamot in the top, and then in the heart you have roses, peony, lily of the valley, with a base of patchouli, Tahitian vanilla, and white musk. So there's no incense, there's no pink pepper. They took out the praline, they took out tonka bean, and just left the patchouli and Tahitian vanilla and white musk. So you have a lighter, fresher version of your OG La Nuit Tresor. It's pretty. It's pretty. I don't think it's my favorite, but it's pretty. And if you want a lighter version of that, then this is definitely it. So at this point I have 3. Well, that's not true, but we're talking about the related sort of La Nuit Tresors. I failed to mention that I actually have 6 of these. So we're currently have gone over 3, and there's one more that's more closely related to the OG La Nuit Tresor. And so after having those 3, I was like, well, there's a 4th one, a la Folie. I mean, why stop here? Maybe this will be the golden ticket, okay? My good friend Jen convinced me that this would be the one that I liked. It should not be smoky, and I was like, okay, I mean, what the heck, why not, right? So I got a la Folie, and it is this one. It is the signature diamond bottle with a dark trim, but this time it has dark pink juice. And a la Folie, La Nuit Tresor, a la Folie has a double folded ribbon, black satin ribbon, and it actually has a la Folie on the ribbon. So this one, guys, is just as pretty as the others. Now this one, when I was considering these being smoky, this one was not as smoky as let's say Caresse and the OG La Nuit Tresor. So the a la Folie's notes are pink pepper, red currant, bergamot, and pear. So you get your fruity top. And then the heart, there's rose, jasmine, peony, and violet. But in your base, you have bourbon vanilla. Vanilla lovers, tap the like button if you love bourbon vanilla like I do. So there's bourbon vanilla in the base, benzoin, tonka, patchouli, woods, ambroxan, and nutmeg. That's a lot going on in the base for me, but don't worry, it's not as bad as it sounds. Really that bourbon vanilla just kind of is the star of the show here. It's more of a fruity bourbon vanilla, I would say. It's not a boozy one. It's not a boozy one, but fruity bourbon vanilla and tonka bean. So this one is really nice. I like this one. So those are the four that are more closely related. There are two that I got together that are nothing like the OG La Nuit Tresor. So we're gonna talk about those. So let's first start with this beautiful, beautiful one. This one is La Nuit Tresor Diamante Musc. It is in this beautiful, beautiful iridescent bottle that flashes the purple and pink. And it has clear juice in it, and it is marked with the white satin rose and ribbon. We already talked about the fact that these are blind buys, right? So I literally got this because I needed the bottle in my life. Like, this was one that, yeah, the bottle is everything, and it needed to be with me. So when I got it, even though I may have looked at the notes, I don't know, I probably didn't, because the bottle is just so stunning. I just had to have it. So I got it, and it is a powdery fragrance, which is not my favorite. I was super disappointed. But had I read some notes, I probably would have gotten a better idea. So it's basically rose essence with musk, freesia, and vanilla. While it opens up kind of bright and powdery, I do love the dry down. It is a nice, it's a rose, powdery rose with that vanilla that doesn't make it like a Lancome's Idole. It's quite more subdued than that because of that vanilla. So this one is nice if you want that spring kind of powdery, musky fragrance. And the last one is this pretty baby. It is a clear, it's a clear nude peachy bottle with the peachy double satin bow. This one is La Nuit Tresor Nude. This is so beautiful. Out of all of these, this would probably be my favorite. This probably would have rocked my socks. But I smelled it and I was like, oh my gosh, I know this smell. It's beautiful, but I know this smell. I have a Zara perfume called Frosted Cream that smells exactly like this. So that was my disappointment. I just knew it would be something different. It would be something better. It would be something I hadn't experienced before. But let me tell you what's in it. It's so beautiful. It's bergamot in the top, rose in the heart, and it's a coconut vanilla based perfume. So what you're really getting is the coconut and vanilla, but it's brightened by the bergamot, and the rose is kind of in the background, so it's just not totally sugary coconut and vanilla. This is so delicious, guys. If you have this, press the like button. If you don't have this, stop what you're doing, go get it. If you collect vanilla fragrances like I do, get it. Do yourself a favor. Like, this is a safe blind buy if you're a coconut lover. Highly recommended. Blind buy worthy, safe. You guys, this is amazing. So that is all 6 of my La Nuit Tresors. You have the OG, that's deep, deep. The low, that's brighter. You have the Caresse that has an almond blossom touch to it. You have a la Folie that has the fruity bourbon vanilla touch. And then you have these 2 that are totally far and apart from the original La Nuit Tresor. Definitely pick one up. Have that beautiful bottle in your collection. If you have one, drop a comment below and let me know what it is. Like, I'm always in the comments. I love to hear what you guys have to say, and I really want to know which one you have, why you decided, and you weren't crazy like me and just bought all of them because I should mention that the OG La Nuit Tresor is online, as well as a la Folie, Diamante, Musc, and the Nude. The low and the Caresse will be a little harder to find. I actually got the low from Walmart.com. You know, they have that kind of marketplace online setting now, so there are different vendors that offer things. So I got that there. And then the Caresse, I don't remember where I got Caresse from, but if you search hard enough, you can find it. Mercari is a good safe try. So yeah, guys, that is my whole collection of beautiful diamond babies. And I will see you all next video.